medical study on the effects of marijuana use confirms that everyone knows you're high and that you'll most likely never stop feeling like this.
Your parents know you're high. Your friends know you're high. Strangers on the street know you're high.
Welcome to Everyone Knows You're High. Hosted by Uncle Kalei.
You're gonna never come back, you know, all that stupid shit.
And Uncle Erik.
If I could retreat away.
Yeah, you should definitely try that.
This is forever. This is the new reality.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Everyone knows you're high.
This episode is brought to you by Mills Nutrients.
Friendship joint.
Ooh, I love friendship joints. I love rolling joints and friendship. I love friendship.
I love smoking joints. What else? Go for it.
I don't really like smoking them, but I love rolling them. You know, one thing I also don't like is growing weed because it seems so cumbersome and difficult. Knowing what kind of nutrients and products to use, it can become cumbersome, like I said.
Cumbersome is the word for this commercial.
Whoa, wait a minute. This is some fire weed. Who grew this?
Yours truly.
Thought bubble.
Well, you can. If you come
You
by
can hear
our
my thoughts?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know that, man. If you come by our shop, we can help you out. Mills pays the bills, man. That's all you need to know.
What shop?
Guru's Grow Supply.
Where?
It's in Pearl City.
Ooh.
Majestic Pearl City.
Another one of my favorite things. Pearl City. How long has Mills been providing these high quality nutrients for?
Premium nutrients for 30 years. I've been cracking at it for about 13, so yeah.
Which is pretty crazy because if you didn't know, he's only 14 years old.
Because I was one.
But cool. So I'm gonna roll this friendship joint to celebrate our friendship. I love friendship. And to celebrate our love for millsnutrients.com.
Definitely do it. Millsnutrients.com. Check them out. Mills pays the bills.
Can we do something? 1, 2, 3. Mills pays the bills. Start the show. Be sure to check out our other sponsors. Brutal Mars Arts for all your typography, letter, and illustration needs. Check them out on Instagram, Brutal Mars Arts. Hybrid Collective in beautiful Kaimuki. Check them out for all your heady pieces to your affordable pieces. Anything glassware needed, you can check out Jay at Hybrid Collective. Pakalolo Farmers, check out Auntie Farron and Uncle Ikaika for the best apparel you can find. Pakalolo Farmers on Instagram, check them out. And Print Shop Hawaii for all your printing needs, shirts, stickers, banners, and the like. All right, let's start the show for real this time.
Let's try that again.
Good.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Everyone Knows You're High, starring the Grow Guru and myself, Uncle Erik, a.k.a. the White Yoshi. Live, day one, Hawaii Cannabis Expo. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Badass turnout already, dude. It was so
Hell
fast.
Yeah. Things are popping.
I mean, as soon as the doors open, it just got flooded.
A deluge of souls came flooding through the door, all looking for one thing. Where the weed at?
No, man. They're doing some cleansing right here with the horn.
Oh shit! I wonder if they could hear that. There's
It's
like
a didgeridoo.
a didgeridoo sound bath.
Oh, guaranteed. That's not technical difficulties.
That's not us, is it?
No. Look straight ahead.
Why are you guys looking at us like we're involved in it or somehow? What the fuck?
They're like,
Giving us a signal like something you're doing is fucking shit up, man. I don't know. It wasn't really us.
It's not our fault.
Nope. But yeah, we're here. We're gonna be talking to various friends and acquaintances and vendors from the expo, seeing some familiar faces, maybe some new faces. Maybe we'll make new friends.
We always make new friends every year. Every year. Yeah, man. I'm looking at the crowd. It's late in the afternoon.
It is.
They opened the doors and it came flooding in. So there is some buzz. There's some hype that's going on.
That's not just the didgeridoo.
Nope. It's cool, man. Seeing the feedback and like how much people watch the show. That's super cool, man.
We had the weird yet privileged experience of having a fan come up to us and ask to take a picture with us. That's a first.
It's flattering, yet like I'm never gonna get used to that kind of
weird.
shit, man. Yeah,
it's weird.
I don't like to use that word weird.
It's strange.
Strange.
It's different.
It's hard to wrap my mind around someone wanting to take a picture with me.
Yeah. But we
but
appreciate
thank you so
the-
much.
We do. We appreciate the support
appreciate
for
it.
sure. Yeah. What else?
No, come check us out, dude. We're at booth 424, 423.
Too late. It's gonna be out after.
I know. I mean, you should have checked us out in booth 424, 423.
And we did not smoke or vape while indoors.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
No smoking and vaping this year.
Okay.
Or
no,
any
no
year,
smoking or vaping.
Indoors. Yet they have these two dope-ass lounge areas for what? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk shit. Anyway, they look awesome. They look great. They look super relaxing. There's a vibe. That's what they're called, the vibe tents. So
It's nice seeing people come back after a year. You know what I mean? Seeing everybody and they're doing well. Like that's refreshing. Seeing everybody progress, come up and progress. That's what's super refreshing. You know, like seeing their business and seeing their booth now. It's like, oh shit, you're doing it up, man. Right on. I love seeing that with people, bro. That's so awesome.
all right, so that'll just be a quick intro for this, and we'll get into the rest of the going-ons of the 8th annual Hawaii Cannabis Expo at the beautiful Neal Blaisdell Exhibition Hall.
Come stop by, check us out, check out all the vendors.
Time travelers out there, if you can get to the past and come visit us now and tell us that you saw this message, but you're here telling us now.
Travel back in time.
Kalei's got a free nutrient line for you. And we'll give you a free ounce of weed. We'll give you $100. We'll also throw in a free t-shirt, some stickers. Alex here will be your indentured servitude for 1 week.
I'll tell you what you did miss out on is a little raffle when you come in, and not even a raffle. We're just giving away free shit.
Yeah, we
So,
like to give stuff away.
We missed it. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Too bad, so sad.
Come check us out next year.
But anyway, we do appreciate the support. Thanks to everybody who checks out the podcast, who is coming by and saying what's up. We appreciate it, truly.
Yep. In it for the community, guys. So we'll see you guys and tune in for more.
Check it out. But anyway,
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Everyone knows you're high with the homie
Hansel Aquino.
Ansel Aquino, MMA fighter. What's your record, my friend?
I am 3-0.
Nice.
Yeah, I not anymore, but I held the fastest knockout 6 seconds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I got that in 2012, but after that, I think it's been a bunch of fast knockouts.
yeah.
I think one dude got it in 4 seconds.
Wasn't that
4
bare
seconds.
knuckle?
Holy shit.
No, I think it was George Masvidal against Ben Askren.
Oh,
flying
the
knee.
flying knee?
Yeah, bro.
Did you see that
Damn.
bare knuckle one? It was like 3 seconds.
No,
Like,
I didn't see
ding,
that.
stood on the line, ding, bop.
Bro, bare knuckle is a different game,
That's
bro.
crazy.
It's like
There's no cushion, bro.
Ooh, no cushion.
That 4 ounces ain't there.
No. But if you talk about it, that's kind of like the real form. Not the real form, but if you can throw MMA in there, I think George Masvidal has a league like that. But
Word.
no, I mean, that's how we fight, you know. You fight in the street, you're not gonna be like, yo, let me put my gloves on real quick.
No.
It's just boom, you know. So
Right.
No tackling. No taking me down in the street.
Yeah, just stand up, bare knuckle fucking
Yeah.
boxing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like Jorge's promotion, man. He's got the bare knuckle MMA.
I like that.
The clinches. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I like the submission game in that aspect because they have that space where the
Where you can
gloves.
sneak it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes with the MMA glove, you can't sneak it in because of the little bump right there.
Yep.
You know, it depends on what promotion you fight for too, like how the glove is. You know.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
So.
And guys kind of ride out the choke too. Like they can't get it and they know they can't sink it in, and they'll just ride the back and just hold the guy down and
true.
like.
Yeah, very
Without
true.
the gloves, you can kind of sneak some shit in. you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
big time, bro.
Yep.
Big time. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So where are you fighting at? What camp?
If I go to Vegas, it's Extreme Couture.
Oh,
So
killer.
that's like with Randy Couture. The homie too. I haven't met him yet, but he's Hawaiian. I think he's
Honolulu?
Hawaiian. Yeah.
man.
He's out there in Extreme Couture.
Yep.
A bunch of Hawaiians go out there actually. Huh?
It's like they call it the ninth island.
Ninth Island.
Las Vegas
Oh,
is like our
that's
ninth island.
why.
We tend to migrate there when shit gets too tough on the islands.
No one. That's why.
Washington and
Max
Vegas.
Holloway says that, right?
yeah.
The
yeah.
10th island. No, what's the 10th island? Does he say 10th island or
No,
9th
the
island?
ninth
Ninth island.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Because
yeah.
Puna Soriano fights
The
out of there too.
10th island is the
wow,
planet in
yeah.
Nibiru.
That's
Oh,
Planet.
it's 10th planet. Oh, my bad,
It's
my
10th
bad, my
planet.
bad.
Shout out to Eddie
I do-
Bravo.
yeah, that's the jiu-jitsu coach right there.
10th planet?
Yeah,
Killer.
I started with him at age 15.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, long time ago.
You got your black from him?
Huh?
You got your black from him?
No, not black yet. No,
Oh, yeah?
but in wrestling, I am like ultimate black belt. I started at 3 years old wrestling.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so wrestled a long time.
What did they say? A college wrestler is instantly a black belt in jiu-jitsu?
Would
Would you say that's true?
You know, I gotta be humble about it for the jiu-jitsu players, you know. But like, look, you can be a good wrestler, but when you go in there with a nasty black belt, you're gonna get caught with a guillotine or
Right.
triangle too, because you know we're very heavy forward, right? So if we go for a double takedown, boom, and he's like a 4th degree black belt, just a wizard in that.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you're done.
You're
Just
exploding.
giving them your neck.
Bro, when I
Here,
first
have my
started
neck.
like MMA and training, I would get subbed all the time doing because I was going in without setting it up. I was just shooting the takedown from far away, neck exposed.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm gonna
shit.
take him down, and I'm a kid, but as I had him up in the air, choked out.
Yeah.
Bro, when I started rolling with Eddie Bravo, I'm like, man, I gotta take this dude down, which I did, but in midair, I was done.
Yeah.
He was like twisting his body in different ways. I was like, what? I'm done. So.
You know, the lockdown was something I used to use, and I like the fact that like I would give up half guard and let them have half guard, but I would have the lockdown, and I know I'm controlling that leg, so you can pass, but I'll take your back or sweep.
Yeah.
And I like those options that you have, right? And
Yeah.
with that lockdown, he has a couple options where you can grab the instep and pull it in and
Yeah,
sweep,
yeah,
right?
big time.
I love that style of that no gi that he has.
Yeah,
in that 10th
bro.
Planet. It's
Yeah.
fucking sick,
So
man.
you roll?
Yeah.
Wow, where?
I've been rolling a lot. I've been freelancing all over, dog. Like I don't even have a
Wow.
belt. It was just no gi, just going around and just rolling. So
What belt are
Just
you?
headhunting people,
I don't
you
know.
know.
I'd say like purple.
Oh,
brown,
sick.
maybe,
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I could put, I can't officially put anything.
Let's
on,
just say
man.
this man right here is experienced, so don't mess with him. You got the cauliflower here?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Disguised
no.
though,
It's
you
not-
know?
It's not like that, guys.
Not
No,
like the
no way.
cauliflower here. People see that. and
That's a
they're like-
fucking gyoza, bro.
Yeah,
You need a sauce to
Gyoza.
dip it in, man.
Bro, it's so bad. I can't wear AirPods. It pops off. Sucks.
My boy that does judo, he used to put a marble in his ear and tape it after he had a cauliflower, so it'd hold the hole open, so he could put earphones inside.
Wow,
I'm
I've
like,
never
oh
heard
shit,
that.
dog. Yeah, he had the magnet thing that he would do and everything,
Oh
but
wow.
let's not fucking mistake it. His ears look like shit. Both
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's over.
It's
for
bad,
him.
bro. They become half ears, you know, just
Yep.
boom, just be all half. That's funny, isn't that? Life is very interesting. You know, you do that type of work, and then your ears just get deformed.
Out
You
of
know, it's like,
everything,
fuck, bro. It's like
A kind of unexpected side effect, like
they should. You know what?
the
They-
warning labels on
they-
jiu-jitsu fucking gyms.
I was just gonna say that they should have warning.
You know, like the Surgeon General has like a picture of a lung. It's like a picture of a fucking
Ear,
ear.
yeah. This could
Warning.
be you.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
I've seen this Dagestani shit on fucking YouTube where the guy's like, he has a freshly injured ear, and the guy's like squeezing it like and giving it instruction on how to drain it. and he pulls so much fucking fluid out of that guy's ear.
Shit.
I'm like, oh my
Bro,
god.
have you seen Steve-O trying to give himself a cauliflower ear?
with the
I
weights?
think
right?
I did where he put it between the weights and yeah.
That's cheat though.
Does that
Jeez.
work?
I don't know. I think it's trauma to the ear.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
Yeah.
I mean, since I was a kid, wrestling, grinding my ears.
And impact, right?
Impact,
like when you
impact,
shoot
I would
the
say.
knees and shit, the
Yeah.
hips.
All that trauma. And then I have a video of myself a long time ago. I was probably like 18. I was draining it out myself, with a needle, That's painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sterilize your shit. Kids.
Oh, yeah,
your
kids,
shit.
sterilize your
Sterilize your
shit.
shit. Staff's for real.
For real.
For real.
Yeah, yep.
So you out in California training with Eddie Bravo then?
Yeah, Eddie Bravo, boxing, wild card with Freddie Roach.
Oh, what?
Yeah. With the
Oh,
Manny
shit.
Pacquiao team over there. It's a great place. You know who's there too? George Masvidal was there.
Oh, yeah?
Was there? Yeah.
Holy
George,
shit, dude.
George St. Pierre.
Mm-mm.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, GSP was heavily at Freddie Roach's boxing.
Yeah,
huh?
bro. That's the reason why he won the middleweight title with Michael Bisping. He threw that right hook. Freddie Roach actually cornered him, and he's like, Freddie was like, throw the right hook, boom, or left hook, I think.
And
I don't know.
dropped Bisping? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he won the middleweight title. Yeah.
Isn't that fucking cool of GSP? Like,
Yeah.
not only just like clean out 170, but went up to middleweight and just won the
Bro,
title.
I think for me, like, he's my favorite fighter. I got to train with him when I was like 17 at Legends MMA.
Dude.
Yeah, and he was so nice, really nice. We wrestled. He gave me pointers in wrestling, and there's a viral clip on YouTube of Joe Rogan teaching him the spinning back kick.
Yeah,
I was there. Yeah,
Oh, no
I
shit.
was right there just watching it. Joe Rogan has a mean kick, bro. You don't
That's
want to. You don't.
fucking
Can I
sick.
curse here or no?
Huh?
No,
Can I
you're
curse here?
not allowed to. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
You fuck your
that's
bitch.
it. In that
Just
case, you don't want to fuck with Joe Rogan. No.
Oh yeah.
Fuck no.
I remember one YouTube. He's like, yeah, there's this guy on here on the mats talking shit to me on MySpace or Facebook, and he fucking strangled the shit out the guy, man.
Oh.
Like standing guillotines. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
He almost got down at Fear Factor. I don't know if you've seen that,
Yeah, I've
seen that
clip.
video.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Fucking A, man.
Cut to the clip.
Cut to the clip.
Just kidding.
Do you guys have a Jamie around? Like a Joe Rogan?
no young Jamie. Oh, we
Soon, soon.
We do have a producer, Bud Naked.
Hey, yo. What the fuck? What'd you say?
Butt naked.
Oh, I thought you said we do have a producer that's butt naked.
That is his Bud Naked.
Wait, he's butt naked.
No. He's
Yo.
fully clothed.
Fully clothed
Fully
but butt
clothed.
naked.
Unfortunately.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
It's
bro. Hey,
unfortunate.
take it off, bro. Come
It's
on.
unfortunate that you're wearing all that material on your
Hey,
body, but
yo.
naked.
Hey, yo.
This took a hard left turn, my man.
Shit.
But
You
yeah,
hear-
man.
oh, you can hear it? Can you hear it? Oh, it's sick.
How are you enjoying the expo so far?
Man, bro, shout out to Hawaii Cannabis Expo for bringing me out here, bro. This is like, honestly, I've never been to the island. Are y'all from here?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, man. You guys are beautiful, bro. Like, your culture
you.
is beautiful. Your people are beautiful. The way you guys respect each other is beautiful. The way you guys look out for each other's community it's just so honorable, bro. Like, we have, being born and raised in LA, Hollywood, we have little specks of that with, like, the Hispanics there,
I was about to say, your culture is awesome too,
yeah,
man. Your
yeah.
costume's Sick.
Yeah. It's cool, but seeing it out here, and I took a 9-hour tour yesterday, and they showed us around the whole island. So I got to see, like, I met a lady who was born and raised here, who started her fruit stand in 1983 and still going strong, bro, and so freaking nice.
There's those cases where you get the locals that just stand behind the people as a staple,
Yeah.
and then they support them for life.
Yeah. So what was crazy, what was amazing, and we don't have that in LA. Was different, where we take a tour, but they're not hustling us, but they're not really pushing us to go buy from the other places, right? But here it's just more loving, and I can see the tour guide talking to the local grandma and telling us, hey, go support, and it felt with love, and we all were doing that because it was just like, man, the tour guide is supporting the local little vendors and supporting the macadamia nut farm. I'm like, yo, this is beautiful.
You know for a fact it's not a tourist trap. They're not funneling you into something where you have to spend your money.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like that.
It's cool. I
Yeah.
love that, and that is a beautiful thing about our islands, man. we have to look out for each other.
And you guys do that, yeah.
Without that, we live on this little rock, and the rock would definitely be fucking overran by foreigners if we did it.
Yeah,
our
bro.
culture would be completely washed away. So it's cool, and it's cool for the people of the States to come over and acknowledge that. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of it just goes, oh, I'm in Hawaii, I should be seeing this shit.
Yeah.
It's cool that they're taking it in and they're appreciating it, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
that you appreciate
Yeah, man.
that.
Like even the tour guide, the dude is been doing this since he was 20. He's now 50 something. The same route, the same thing, the same everything, and he just loves it, bro. He's like, I love it. And he's like, I don't want to call you guys tourists because that's disrespectful. I call you guys visitors and
Killer.
stuff like that.
Guests.
Guests,
Killer.
I was
love
like,
it,
bro.
dude.
So yeah, man. Bringing it all back. This experience has been beautiful, and then I'm a cancer survivor as well. So I promote healthy lifestyle using the plant with the MMA training and having cancer and surviving it and using it as medicine. So being able to be here and talk about it and being with you guys and just showing love and all that, it's been something I'll never forget. Never, yeah, big time.
Awesome, man.
Awesome,
Oh
man.
yeah,
That's amazing.
I'm glad that Hawaii can leave that impact on
Oh
you,
hell
man.
yeah, bro!
That's fucking
I'm a
sick.
change. I'm definitely it changed me more, to
Killer.
a better person being here. Big
Awesome,
time.
dude.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. And
Hawaii has that power.
I know.
You guys do.
I liked your journey, and how you can acknowledge all of this because of your journey that has happened to you, with your medical and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And you now know that, fuck all the bullshit. The plant is what healed me. Other than like your diet and you're working out and
Exactly.
healthy lifestyle, but the
Exactly.
plant is also incorporated
Exactly.
into the healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. So like I tell people, like it's not just the plant; it's accumulation of what things I did to become a cancer survivor, which would be like. So when I had the cancer, they only gave me 3 months to live, and
Shit.
it was pretty insane, bro. I was only 17, and there was an elderly dude at the gym at Legends MMA, and he found out. He's like, "Yo, I heard you had cancer." I'm like, "Yeah, man." And he's like, "What they telling you?" I got like 3 months to live, but I'll be good though, because I never folded, even though it looked insane, but I never folded. I don't know why, but I was just born like that, I guess. I don't know, but so he tells me, "Yo, you want to know 3 secrets in life so you can erase that and never get cancer again?" And I'm like, "Fuck it. At this point, you look shredded as fuck, bro, and you're like 85.
He must know some shit.
You
right?
must know some shit." So he told me, "You want to start," and this is before fasting was a trend like it is now, which is great, but he's like, "You want to eat once a day," and I'm like, "You fucking crazy, bro. You gotta eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner." He's like, "No, you actually don't. Try it out. Once a day for 24 hours. Let go of meat, dairy, sugar. Then you can start introducing that to yourself later on." Then he brought up cannabis, and I was like, so back then, I grew up in a very Christian Catholic household, so it wasn't my fault, but my family is just like, "Yo, cannabis, drug, es malo," so that's bad in Spanish. Don't ever do it. I was in the DARE program, so DARE program fucked me up.
Graduate.
Also, I'll
Hey.
attest to that.
High honors.
Victorian from Dare.
That's funny. Yeah, so I always had a negative stigma about it, and I've always been, a good kid. I was around gangs. I loved the way they acted, but I knew not to get into that. But I used to get in trouble, So I was around cannabis when I was a kid, but I'll be like, "Oh hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Fuck no." So then what made me do cannabis was the doctor. So the doctor, the doctor was like, "You can use cannabis to help you out," and I'm like, "Nah, hell no, that's a drug, man." It's like, it's not bad like that for you.
Dude, God bless that doctor.
Yeah, bro, because I think, you know what it is? God bless my cancer, bro, because if it wasn't for my cancer, it wouldn't open my eyes to cannabis and change me to the man I am today, honestly, and I tell that to people, and I'm actually happy it happened to me because it gave me a platform. I'm here with you guys talking about it,
Yep.
and I'm speaking to kids at children's hospitals, and you don't have to be a person that had cancer. You can be a person that it's just a person. You hear my story and you're like, fuck yeah, let's get it,
And that translates to everything else. Now, if you have an object in front of you, Look what Hansel did, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So
if that didn't fucking shake him, that shouldn't shake you.
exactly.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That message is what's
yeah,
up, dude.
Yeah. So I tried the cannabis, and then I was like, damn, this is not what Dare told me, my family told me, not what what's that fucking movie that I made back in the day?
Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness. That shit used to spook me out, bro. Those commercials, remember those commercials?
Oh, yeah.
If you smoke pot, you're gonna be a melted fucking
Yeah,
person.
what's up with her? She smoked weed. I'm
Yeah.
like, give me what she had, dude. What the
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like a
When I was a-
promotion for weed.
When I was a kid, bro, I was like, fuck that. That's scary,
The
bro.
eggs. This is your egg. This is your brain on drugs.
Brain on
Bro.
How
Bro.
fucking stupid is that, though, man? Like,
Yeah, you know?
wow.
Yeah,
They
so
did put a lot of effort into demonizing drugs. Or like, some drugs should be demonized, yes, but like looping in weed with that and
Yeah.
including cannabis in that group, and still to this day have it included in that schedule of drugs that it's with heroin and all these other fucking crazy
Fucking
drugs.
stupid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my journey with cannabis, you know? So
That's fucking sick.
and
dude.
then I use it. I use CBD. I use everything. I don't know. I'm a different type of consumer of the plant because I don't really like train with it. For me, it's different. You know, everyone's different, right? So when I first saw cannabis used for training, it was with Eddie Bravo and Joe Rogan, and I saw people smoking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? That's horrible. And then when I see them roll, I'm like, yo, they can actually train.
It doesn't bother them at all.
No, bro. And I was a kid. So that kind of opened my eyes too. I was like, wow. But for me, unfortunately, I'm like, oh, I should have slipped. Damn. But, damn. So to me, I really can't do it. But on a Sunday, if I want to go for a run, I'll do that. On a Sunday, if I want to hit the bag and listen to music, I'll do that. So, yeah. But there's other killers like Diaz brothers who smoke in between sparring rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking gnarly, bro.
Bro,
Are
how
you-
about like mitt work? How does that affect your mitt work if you just smoke and then hit mitts?
Not as sharp, I'll
Oh,
be honest.
yeah.
But it's fun because I can zone out. But I need my mind to be clear, you know. And that's not nothing bad against cannabis. It's just everyone's just different. you
Totally.
know?
Different.
Everyone's different.
Are you gonna be around tomorrow for the jiu-jitsu? The
I just
rolling high?
Yeah, bro. How many people are signed up? Do you know?
I don't know exactly the enrollee, but yeah, man,
Did you
it's
sign up?
fucking no.
Is there weight classes on that?
There is,
There
there
are.
is, and there's belt divisions. I believe they're grouping the white and blue and the purple brown and then black and open.
Wow.
Yeah, you're rolling for a quarter pound.
That's dope. I want to give that quarter pound to that winner. I
Be the
wanna
one
give
who
it to him.
present it.
Oh yeah, I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying earlier.
I'll be like, hey, you won this. Psych. I they get caught with a fucking rear naked.
I was saying earlier, I want to just watch
Fuck
the
that, you
two
look
guys
fast as
smoke.
fuck, dude. I don't think nobody can catch you, dude.
I'm pretty fast for a small guy, but
Sorry.
I was just saying I wanted to watch the dudes smoke together, like witness the whole process from the beginning to the end. Actually see the two dudes share whatever they're sharing together, and then go and fight or roll whatever.
they
you know
be
what I mean?
doing that. They have that in LA called high rollers.
Yeah,
they
I
be
mean,
doing that.
We know
Yeah.
it. We know it's not like a original concept and stuff like that, but it is the first time it's happening here in Hawaii. And that's
Oh, it
fucking-
is?
Yeah.
Yeah, first time.
Oh, that's
I
legendary.
mean that we know of. I mean, it could be happening in underground scenes all over the
Yeah,
place.
I'm
but-
sure they have like fucking backyard little academy to academy and they're smoking and shit. But this is like an official that you can win. You can win
There's
a quarter
prizes,
pound.
yeah.
There's cannabis as a prize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like, so you're rolling for fucking cannabis.
It's
I mean,
monumental.
how friendly and how much of an integration does Hawaii have with this shit? And then, like,
These fuckers gonna smoke and they're just gonna come out and junk in upon each other for 30 minutes.
dude, that'd be so funny.
First
they
one
they
to
do a
100.
thumb wrestle.
Yeah. And
Oh
they just
God.
split the fucking quarter pound.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it?
Nah, fuck that. I only want 2 ounces, dude. How about this? We just split it.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't wait to see the motivation in those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yep.
A quarter pound of weed. I'm fucking ripping
And
your
it's
neck
so
off.
fun. Like, I'm gonna fucking tear your throat out and then smoke some weed with you
Are
afterwards.
you guys
It's so-
watching it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. we're
Actually,
gonna watch it.
I helped out with the guys and stuff.
Where's
like
it
that.
gonna be at?
It's gonna be at that room over there.
It's a room. In a room?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
All
got it.
matted up. And it's right after
Wow.
submission underground, so it's cool. It takes all the pressure, and the guys are already in shape from
Yeah.
the submission fighting. And so whoever wants to come in from that avenue over to this, I mean, you're fucking just extending your submission underground just one more day, and you're
Yeah.
ending up with weed if you win. Fuck, man.
Damn.
Win.
You see, I'm glad I didn't roll in because I'm like, I'm about to go in with someone who just cut off of that.
Oh, shit.
Beasts, those dudes are beasts. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So I didn't know that until like, because they told me a week before I was gonna come. So I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have been boom, top tier shape. I'm in shape, but I want to be in good shape, super good shape, So
I think you're fine. I think you're fine. I think you'll do well, man. Out there.
Yeah.
Training with Eddie Bravo for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
You should be fucking fine wherever you go.
Yeah.
You ever trained with Shanji out there?
No, never. No. Oh,
Yeah. Shanji, Hibero?
No. Jiu-jitsu I've done with Eddie Bravo and Henzo Gracie.
Okay, I know like Shanji had one in North Hollywood. He had a academy out
Yeah.
there.
There's a bunch of them now,
Full
bro.
fucking hammers, man.
10 Planet exploded everywhere, bro.
Yep.
They're everywhere. Do they have one out here?
No. However, Marcelo Garcia just opened up a gym out here too. So like, I mean, dude, so much people are just jumping to his gym.
Yeah, bro.
Speed Imanari, fuck yeah! Shout out to Marcelo Garcia.
Yeah. Shout out.
Anybody you want to plug in before we cut it, bro?
I just want to plug in you guys, man.
Hey, thanks, my G.
the island, Hawaii Cannabis Expo. You guys have been amazing. The people here, you guys have welcomed me like I'm your own, and the love you guys have given me is so inspiring. And I'm gonna take that with me, and it's molded me into a better person. So thank you for that, man. Thank you for having me in this podcast. It's dope, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Clap them out.
Clap it out.
What's up, everybody? It's Everyone Knows You're High with Bro Guru and Uncle Erik. With us is 90 Foot and Glassy Braxton,
what's up?
talented glass blower, grew up blowing the heady shit, man. So go and check him out. Tell us a little bit about yourself, my man.
Where do I look? There? Oh, okay. No.
You can talk to us. I mean, we're here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys. All right. I'm born and raised over here. After high school, moved to Oregon, and that's where I kind of picked up this glass journey. I started out there. Eugene, Oregon, that was kind of the birthplace of the glass pipe. So just found myself fortunate to land right there in the spot, right in the mecca of it all. And
Man, what's crazy is turn on my light. There you go.
Jeez.
What's crazy
Fat
is
hands.
Yeah, for real, my gorilla fingers. I watch your pieces, and it's like significant in its own little way, right? It's not the most big sizable pieces, but if you look at the art and the work that you do, it's really crafty, like small little
that.
details.
Yeah,
I love that stuff. Well, like you said, the heady market, right? That you're appealing to, and if you're a heady collector or aficionado, you're gonna pick up on those small little subtleties.
you're always looking for something different.
Yep.
Yeah. I was looking for something different. I appreciate that you picked up on that, because a lot of times I'll show my work and it sometimes it just doesn't translate. A lot of people, they like the more handcrafted, non-perfected look of glass. I kind of go for everything to be perfect. Dead center,
Symmetry.
Yeah, symmetry, and with a little bit of style too. Like the offset things are nice too, but yeah.
Speaking of like heady, you were working on a dragon head earlier.
I just gave that away to a guy. I told him,
shit.
I was like, guess how old I am, and I'll give you the pipe. And he was off by like 5 years, but I still gave it to him.
How do you?
Holy shit!
That's a big shoulder window for that one.
Yeah.
How do you get the
45.
idea to come up with like the dragon head like that? Where do you start? Like, how do you even come
That
up
one
with
actually
something like that?
started.
That's crazy.
That one started from a boar head. So I was making boar heads a couple years ago, because out here everyone's all hunting boars, right? So I started making these boar pendants, and a lot of people I noticed, they would get them confused with a dragon. So I was like, it's very similar. I just kind of got to streamline certain things and turn it into, and that's how it came.
It's fucking cool, dude.
And it looked like a
Seriously.
fucking super cool dragon.
But I only made that dragon because one of my buddies wanted a custom dragon dab straw, and I didn't know how to do one before, so I made two. That one was a practice one. So I practiced on one. I said, okay, I got it. I put it on the side, and then I did his finish, start to finish, gave it to him, and then that's what that one was.
And like every artist has their personality that they put into their pieces, right?
I'm still trying to find mine, but
It's crazy though. I look at your pieces and like I can see your personality into that piece, like the way even your Instagram pages, right? And what you post about your dirt bike riding.
I'm
and all that
terrible
shit.
with posting, but yeah.
But it reflects in your pieces. If
Oh,
you
I
look at
appreciate
your piece and you like really look at your artwork, you can see that there was someone behind that piece is someone like you. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
that. Yeah, that's really,
you're
that's
so
really
sweet.
nice. I know,
No,
so
no,
sweet.
I mean,
So sweet.
I just calls them like I sees them, and I try to blow smoke up people's asses. That's not what I do for a living. But, dude, like, I
There's
like.
a guy who will do that across the way from you.
Yes, he
He'll
will.
he'll take a hit before he starts blowing, and he'll blow smoke up right up your asshole.
Okay.
The didgeridoo.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Perfect.
On the conversation of streamlining.
The streamline as it gets.
No, yeah, I don't like
Sorry.
to blow smoke up people's asses. Like, I even told Joel the same thing. Like, when I talk to him, I'm like, I appreciate his artwork, right? And the local artist is here.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing, how
Oh yeah,
innovative he is.
Joel just he figured his stuff out and he just ran with it. He's one of those that I don't know. He found inspiration somewhere and he executed perfect.
Innovation.
And it was in the right place, right time. Everyone wanted a wave. They still do. You know, the market's down, but people are still interested in those waves. And he's just gotten so much better at pumping them out. You know, everything. The first few pieces that you make, even the dragon. When I do the dragon, it took me a couple hours, but when you're in like wave number 600 or 700, you're flying through it, and he can crank them out. He's got them. Yeah, he's good.
It's like a standard operating procedure in his mind.
Oh yeah,
He just-
yeah. You blew my mind the first time I saw him do it. I was tripping. Yeah.
Cool. I don't know. I mean, I'm always blown away by just the fact that you guys can do it. I understand the concept of what you're doing with melting the glass, but the way you guys are able to form it into these things like a dragon head or the wave, bro, it's amazing. It's so cool.
Alchemy, man.
It is.
Alchemy.
Literally.
Like that, fuck. Fucking
freezing
Kalei,
water.
knocking it out the park.
Bro, it's crazy. You gotta heat up the water to freeze it first, and then it's frozen forever in time.
Yeah.
Totally.
Beautiful.
No, it's a super cool trade.
form.
It's your art form, trade, whatever you want to call it. You know, an industrious person with an artistic mind, to me, puts out the craziest fucking designs. You
I
know,
appreciate that.
so yeah, man, fucking.
I've
big
got a lot
ups.
of ideas, but it's just, man, executing them is scary in my head. You know, like I want to make all kinds of stuff, things that I'm inspired by. You said dirt bikes, right? I've always wanted to make like a full dirt bike, you know, something like that. But it's just, again, for me, my standard of work is like the symmetry's got to be there.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be the right proportion. So for that, it's like, you know, a whole bunch of measurement and a lot of things that people don't see that goes into it. You know,
Right.
that's why you look at the top glass blowers in the industry. They're like, everything's down to the millimeter.
Everything's
calipers and shit.
Everything's to
Everything.
scale.
Everything's to scale. Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
Well, to make two things exactly alike is fucking hard to
Hard.
do.
Yeah, it's hard. And with the colors and everything like that, each color works differently. So I mean, even that's a learning curve. You got to figure out, you know, what colors you like to work with, and if someone requests a custom, or if a shop is like, hey, I want red, green, blue, yellow, pink, orange. Maybe the orange and the yellow, you know, you take you like a week or two to figure that out.
Oh, shit.
Just to do the same thing you're doing in green or blue and pink. These colors, you got to work them slower. You got to work them, you know, thicker, things like that. It's all part of it.
And mistakes cost
Yeah.
money.
Oh, it's not even the material cost. It's the time. I mean, you're there. You know, I work a day job, so after I finish my day job, I go to the shop, and it's like I'm already tired. I'm working from 2 p.m. to maybe about 10 p.m. at night. That's about another 8-hour shift, just for something to break.
Right.
And then you're like, I could have just went home. I could have cooked a good dinner. I could have done something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to eat it a couple times.
But it's the repetition too during the process. Even though it broke, you've just repeated the skills over and over to do it again to make yourself better. It's like training. It
Yeah.
sucks that it broke. That's totally shitty.
What is that Bruce Lee saying? It's like,
I don't-
fear the man who practices one move 1,000 times instead of the man who practices 1,000 moves one
Yeah,
time.
100%. And now it's the same with glass. They say with glass, it's not about what you can make, it's about what you can fix. So these days, when something cracks at the end, it's usually because of a very specific thing. It's, you know, scientific stuff. But when it cracks, back in the day, man, I used to just give up.
Yeah.
Toss it, slam it on the floor, get all frustrated, go home, right, cry about it, avoid the shop for a whole week. But yeah, now it's like it cracks, and from repetition and from fixing it all the time, it's like I'm pretty confident in being able to get everything back on track.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's a little detour.
Sick.
It takes an extra couple hours, but it's nothing anymore.
That's
Yeah.
fucking sick,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, man, give us a shout out where you
Hey,
want to
shout
rap, man, and fucking
Follow me on IG, 90 Feet and Glassy. It's a hard one to find, so you find me, shoot me a DM, I'll get you hooked up.
hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming on, my man.
Thank you guys
You
for
guys
having
have
me.
a good day.
Thank
Have
you.
a good expo.
Right on,
Keep
right on. Thank
Cranking
you
out the
guys.
good work, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Clap it out. You got to do it by the mic. What's up, everybody? We're here at the Cannabis Expo with Johnny from the Travelers.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody?
Where you from, bruh?
So half my life Ever Beach and half my life Salt Lake.
So from the island of Oahu. For some reason, I was thinking you was from the neighbor island.
No.
I was going to say Kauai. I was going to guess Kauai.
Close. Yeah.
Ever Beach. Close enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
So how'd you start your musical journey, my man?
Actually, school. Just growing up, everybody Kanikapila. I never really learned. You listen to the radio, you watch your friends jam. Bro, at one point, I only knew how to strum the ukulele up.
Oh, yeah?
The reggae, the
Straight
skank.
ska, yeah?
Just up, yeah, ska, bro, the whole time. Bang. But, you just grow as you keep doing it, as long as you stick with it. Because it wasn't only like one hard thing for me to do, I enjoyed it. So I think that's what made it grow even more. And then you play the same chords over and over too. You learn that there are more songs that you can play with them. So now I know like 100 of songs. That's just how it goes.
Shout out to Surf by
GC
That's
indeed.
the one, bro. That's the one. That's the main one, bro. Everybody now plays
C,
Surf.
F, G minor.
C,
C, A minor,
F,
G minor,
G
right?
minor.
Yeah.
See, but that's where you don't realize it, but you're learning music theory at the same time. Because you can like transpose those and like now other songs and just play it up a little bit, right?
That's why
You
I
follow
never,
those
I never even
patterns
know I was doing that, but
Right.
then it just happened, like you said. Yeah.
organically.
Exactly.
Talking about organically in music, like I always had problem like when I know the pentatonic scale, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I don't even know if I spell that, but it's all good.
Neither.
I read a fucking book once. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Well, anyways,
yeah.
like I don't like I watch those jazz guitarists and how they go and like they're just playing off the cuff, right?
Yeah.
And it just sounds so well placed. How the hell do they do that?
Fuck.
I think it's just how they listen. They feel them. That's when they talk about feeling the music. That's it right there. I think that's what it is, bro.
You play guitar or what you play?
I play little bit guitar. Telling you my axe is ukulele. Like I'll throw down on one uke. I'm not Jake or anything, but I give them. And then as a musician, I'm a singer. So I'm the lead singer of my band, The Travelers. But I have no business being on drums. But we all fucked around. We all
guaranteed.
try sample. If it sounds junk or whatever, you hit them right one time. Like, oh, you guys saw that?
Yeah.
You guys heard that? Okay, leave them there.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like nailing a fucking shot in basketball and no one saw it, or like a hole in one. And you're like, bro, you guys seen that? No, I never see that, brah.
You immediately
Now I
turn
record.
to your friends.
I record everything, bro.
There you go.
I record everything. Yeah.
I used to play drums when me and my friends were trying to start a band, and they would just refer to me as the obnoxious howley. Because in between songs, when everybody's trying to talk and figure shit out, just playing anything and just banging stuff, and it's like, shut the fuck up already. I'm like, nah, this is too much fun.
Exactly.
It's hard to sit at a drum set and not just play. You know what I mean? You cannot.
No can.
Like, if you don't want me to play, take it away or something. Like, move me.
Somebody got to be sitting there.
Or you get the
Take away your
electrical
sticks.
ones. And
Oh yeah,
fucking
just turn you the fuck
it
down.
off.
Yeah.
Go for it,
Yeah.
brah.
You gotta learn. They get all the new kind stuff for. I think that's more for like the parents, where they get the drum pads.
Yep.
And they get the headphones. Probably more for the kids banging at home. Maybe we could use that too.
Totally. All
Not
you
gonna
hear is
piss
the
off the neighbors.
You hear the tapping of it only.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. Like the cadence of drums and shit. Like that one dude,
Oh, that fucking Spanish guy.
Spanish guy. You ever seen him? El Espatario.
Oh, the
or
one
whatever?
that does the.
One hand shit.
I
guy,
know
so
exactly
crazy.
what you guys talking about.
And he
bro.
smokes a joint while he's doing
the
it.
flips and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I always watch that at practice. But we just sit down and then we watch this guy. He's giving them, bro. We trip. We try practice. It doesn't sound nothing like that.
I like how he made the drum beat. You saw the recent one where the guy was hitting the speed bag,
I did see that video.
and then he's fucking copying the beat to the
I
guy
gotta
hitting the
see
speed.
that one.
Oh my god!
That's
And
crazy.
the guy does it like
Pull it up. Pull up the video.
Fucking doing it with the bass pedal and like so sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
Oh.
He would be the movie's starting, bro. The
Yeah.
movie's starting.
Oh, that's
Consolidated.
fair. Yeah,
Turn
yeah,
off
yeah.
your cell phones.
The movie's
real.
starting, guys.
The light go off everything.
it's-
Consolidated theaters.
Fire.
Right now, it's just the.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
fuck,
man, I
right
hope
on.
this guy doesn't watch that episode. He's gonna be fucking pissed.
I know it,
We've
yeah.
been saying some shit every single time.
Every time we're talking about him because it's hard. It's hard not to acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's elephant in the room. So you play with the Travelers from day one?
Day one, I'm the
Killer.
one of the main starters of the band.
Awesome, bro.
We just got a bunch of our friends and we're like, we'll try. That's what happened, and the band grew. Some members left, some members came, but right now we all family. That's
Yep,
what
yep,
it
yep,
is.
yep.
How many people in the band?
8 total.
Oh, that's a big band.
So,
So what you guys got? Like all kind of horns?
So we get 3 lead singers, one of them, and we get the other 2, and then we get 1 saxophone, and then we get bass, drum, keys, and guitar.
It's kind of like a catch a fire setup, huh?
It's pretty killer, bro. And then
Yeah.
tonight we play too. We have 1 gig actually after this, so that's why me and my wahine, we was like, hey, we go check them out. Then we go to the gig after. Like, oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can fly to the show tonight.
There you go. You got to get prepped up, bro. So your performance is reflective of the Hawaii Cannabis Expo, man. Good
Exactly,
shit.
and it's gonna be a great one, bro. So it's Secret Spot Waikiki.
Awesome.
9 to 12.
So what? People cannot find out where it is or something?
That's
Yeah,
yeah. It's a secret, bro. You gotta find them out. Yeah.
What if people want to go? Where can they find it?
So get the Instagram. Everything is on Instagram, social media like that now, yeah.
Alright,
So
alright.
social media, get them on Secret Spot Waikiki, and then us is _travelers. My personal one is at Jamaholic. That's
Jamaholic.
That's my Instagram. Yeah.
And do you prefer to smoke a little something before you get on stage and play?
The only time I'm not smoking is when I'm sleeping.
Hey, I like that.
Alright.
That is, yeah, pretty much.
I like that.
Yeah. Get to a certain level. I don't overdo it, obviously, but I always gotta be at one certain elevated.
And it's really fucking mighty hard not to overdo it.
Yeah.
It's fucking go
We
for
say
it.
overdo because I don't know if we can overdose. Hasn't happened. I don't know.
Yeah, overdose. Yeah, you
That's
can
why.
overdo.
Oh, we
it.
can overdo it, but
Yeah.
no.
Totally. I've done it many
All
times.
those episodes we overdone it.
That's the best though, bro.
Yeah.
So that's the you learn your limits.
Overdoing it's the new norm now.
Yeah. It's a test of mind and willpower.
Yeah.
I get it. All right, man. Hey, thank you so much.
Hey, mahalo nui, bro.
I appreciate you so much, man, for coming on and taking the time.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
Good to meet you.
guys. Nice to
Awesome.
meet
Keep
you.
on doing the work you do,
Oh,
man. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
you just did tell everybody where the Instagrams and all that stuff, yeah? Okay. I was going to say shout it out, but yeah,
Yeah,
you
don't
did.
worry.
He's on it, bro.
Yeah,
This
my
is
bad,
what
my
he
bad.
does,
My bad.
dude.
Trying to. You guys have a good one, bro.
All right, bro.
Mahalo.
Thank you so much. Aloha.
Aloha. We're here. Everyone knows you're high. Day 2 of the Hawaii Cannabis Expo with Justin Segara joining us again. Recent guest and friend of the podcast. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, of course, dude. This is sick.
How are you enjoying your first Cannabis Expo so far?
Dude, it's awesome. It's like a dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's cool that you get to represent your tattoos and fucking cannabis in one booth, man.
Yeah, dude. I get to do everything in one booth. I have the fighting thing over there. There's like little posters. X1 hooked it up. They gave me like a bunch of posters I could sign.
Oh shit!
Yeah, posters I could sign, and then they gave me that printout poster.
Good.
So that's super sick.
You're one step away to stardom, man. It's right there. How's that first taste?
Humbling because yesterday I work at a tattoo shop, so you would think me doing tattoos, I'd be able to read and write cursive, and I can't. So I don't have a signature.
You gotta do what my grandma does, make an X.
I didn't have a signature until last night, and one of my mentors there that teaches me how to tattoos, he was like, dude, you can't be out there signing bullshit.
It doesn't even say your name anymore.
Yeah, he was like, you can't be that guy that does like
just an ineligible scribble.
Yeah. So he taught me how to like do a JS, and I was like killing that shit all night. I was, like,
practicing.
Yeah. And I'm not like expecting a ton of people or whatever to come get the signature, but the one guy that does, I'm gonna fucking
kill it. You're gonna
He's
fucking
getting it done up perfectly.
That's dope. That's dope. What is your favorite thing about the expo so far?
Oh, dude, just the diversity of products that they have. You know, there's like, you know, a mass diversity of like all different types of cannabis from all different places, different states. I bet some dudes over there from Michigan. That shit's far as fuck.
Right.
I wonder how those things got here.
How did you fly here with tubs?
Yeah.
Tubs of weed. Yeah. Anyway, it's none of my business.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they're
nobody's
here.
business. It's
They're here.
nobody's-
It must be successful. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of local growers, a lot of local fucking vendors. It's super cool. It's a lot more vendors this year than it was last year.
Yes.
That whole section in the back was all open.
Oh, dang.
And now there's like booths and those vibe tents where you can go and hang out and not smoke.
Yeah.
I like I like how like they utilize every spot, and not only that, it's like you get the food and new product show, the tattoo expo.
Yep.
That's pretty much all in one because the cannabis culture blends into so much other things, right? Like now MMA. That's so fucking cool to see. Puna walking around, you walking around. You got your guys' posters out. That's so dope,
Yeah,
dude.
super sick. Yeah.
Killer shot holding up the belt too.
Ah,
A little
that's
bit of
yeah,
blood,
I
not
like
too
that
much.
picture.
Have you ever done anything like that before where you're like, Jesus, sound bath?
This dude's getting cleansed.
Yeah. You should try. We were talking about trying it earlier.
I'd have to be super stoned.
I want to lay on my back and have my legs behind my head and him to blow me in my butt.
Like a reishi for the taint.
Yeah.
It's fucking, yeah.
It's funny. I got one of my best friends. Like she does that for a living.
What? Blow people's butts?
Yeah. No,
Sorry,
she
friend.
does the sound
Who's
bath
your
stuff.
friend? I'm asking for a friend.
My friend wants to know your friend.
It's like a specialized in taint reishi. No, she doesn't though, but she's actually pretty good at what she does. But she fucking vouches for that shit 100%, man.
Reiki, you mean?
Reiki?
Yeah,
oh,
Reishi is
a
the mushroom.
Sorry.
Yeah, Reiki healing. Yeah.
Sorry, homie.
I mean, a lot of people will vouch for it.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
I could see, you know what I mean, the plausibility behind it.
Would you ever try any of that kind of like metaphysical healing to try to up your game or like heal from an injury or something?
You know, I tried a lot of weird stuff. Nothing like the taint blowing.
Well, we got a guy here for that.
Like,
We got a guy.
no. I've tried like the more zen side of things. You know, like meditating and like sounds and calm relaxation things. I'm not against it. You know, but I'm a hands-on type of person. So like I like Chinese medicine a lot because a lot of the things they do aren't through like prescription or pills or like it's like very physical, interactive with your body. That's what I like. But that's another reason. Oh.
No, the epitome of like what I see recovery and like holistic recovery is like, you ever watch, I think it was Mark for Death, Steven Seagal?
No.
And he's sitting down meditating with all the acupunctures in him, and it's all on fire.
Uh,
That was fucking legit, bro. That's what I see it as.
You gotta do acupuncture, suction cups, and fucking that combo, whatever that thing is where they burn your skin and you hallucinate all at once.
Oh no, I never tried that.
It's like a toad poison.
Oh, the shout out to Lemon Killer. He does that shit. He was on the
is he there? Is he over there?
No.
Oh, you pointed
I
at.
was pointing at the camera.
Oh, I thought.
In case he's watching. Alex Arteaga, he beat Toby Misich during Destiny.
At the Bad Blood 2, he was fighting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He does that recovery with hallucinogenics and shit.
Ayahuasca.
It's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
The only like recovery that I do, besides like the stretching, foam rolling, I get an occasional massage here or there.
Killer.
But smoking. That's main recovery.
Bro, I know some killer masseuses out there, dude. Yeah, man.
What
So
is
if you
the?
ever
Is that
need
the
one-
plural of masseuses? Masseuses.
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 Massage. No.
So what's here? What's after this, man? Where are you gonna go after this?
After the expo?
Yeah, I mean like career wise. Like,
Where are you gonna be
what's your
later
next
this
step?
evening?
You want a sound bath?
Yeah, you want. I know a guy who can blow your taint.
Oh god.
No, anyway, but yeah. Sorry.
His name is Erik.
Career wise, I want to have one more blow through fight. Something after taking a long break. Could come back to, and then I want to go big time pro. Do
Killer.
what I can.
Like the UFC, Bellator. Like, are you eyeing?
I want to
those
fight.
ones?
I want to fight in one if I had to choose. That's where the guys in my gym fight.
Right.
It's just exciting, and I like the Asian culture a lot. And like for example, one of my teammates, he's going to be fighting in Japan here soon, and like to do things like that. Go to Japan and fucking fight, dude.
Were you a big fan of Pride when it was out?
Yeah, huge fan.
Do you have any?
I like that violent.
You
shit,
gotta
dude.
give him. You gotta give him one of your Guru shirts.
Oh yeah, the Pride shirts.
You would fucking love that logo. It's
Yeah.
like the Pride logo, but it says Guru.
Oh, sick, yeah, dude.
It's dope.
Can you grab the apron and show him the apron?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
an apron, but I do shirts too.
Yeah, I love violent.
Yeah, give him him an apron. You can use it for cooking. It's not necessarily only a trim fucking
So I just
apron.
changed it up a little bit. And I put my logo on the
sick.
Pride.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, old school Vanderlei, can't beat him. He
Dude.
knocked out Sakuraba. That was like
Yeah.
the all-time fucking favorite.
I'm not a huge MMA fan. I mean, I'm like a casual fan, but I liked Pride. I used to buy the DVD sets and like.
Holy.
Yeah, that's killer.
It's a dope logo, right?
Yeah, I like that a lot. Fucking the
Yeah.
UFC fight just this morning, Israel got knocked out.
Yeah, I heard Israel Adesanya got slept, huh?
By who?
Oh, some French dude.
Yeah.
By a French dude? No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck the
Shame on him.
Sacre bleu.
Who else fought on that card? It's supposed to be a good fucking build-up. Yeah,
That was today, this morning?
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it because I was
Security's here. Watch
but-
out.
Yeah. What is this? This is in the.
So that is one of our sponsors of ProAct. You put dabs in here, so you can open it like that. Take this out. Sorry. Just it's a magnet. It pops right out.
Yep.
You put your dabs in there. It heats up. You put that back on,
Where's my phone?
and then it makes like fucking a milky little shot.
Dude, it's
for
the
you to-
sickest thing.
Yeah.
Here, I have a video.
It's snazzy.
It's snazzy.
That's something we could do. That's something we could do inside.
Yeah, we probably could. This video is evidence of that, but
Oh yeah.
dude, it's the freaking craziest
And then
invention.
you take it off and.
Yeah, and you just drink it.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to do that.
You drink it with your lungs.
I noticed
though.
now. I noticed now in this video you did not have your pinky up. Do you want to explain that?
I don't want my fucking pinky up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not as classy as
I
it may
wouldn't try
seem.
that. What the
Dude,
heck?
it's
That's
fucking
awesome.
sick.
I was also looking at these trees you guys have. This is yours.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
That orange guava
So-
one.
Bro, we have.
The
Go
guava.
for it. This is
One
courtesy
thing-
of Davin Carvalho, and his indoor grows.
Yeah, the guava. This one, the guava.
Guava Zope.
One thing you'll find
man.
within the cannabis community, and it's on full display here at the expo, is that everybody's super fucking generous. Like everybody is just like, yeah, here, I got something for you. Trade? Like everything is like, it's the fucking coolest thing.
I went to other expos around. They do have freebies and shit like that, but nothing like the cannabis community.
No, I'm not even talking about like freebies on the booths, just like the friends you meet and see again. Are
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Bro, oh here, fuck yeah. It's like, it's just, yeah, here.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I love it. I love seeing it. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I've seen they have all different types of stuff, not just cannabis. You know, they have like some of these mushroom things and
Yep.
psychedelic stuff going on, and then they have some of the massages over there.
The pet-
She's really fucking good, you know. She's really good. She does adjustments too.
Oh yeah.
And
the
then,
pet CBD stuff.
dude, there's shout out to this fucking Kona Farms.
Oh, the chocolate you're talking
Does
about?
that vegan chocolate, bruh? No sugar, coconut, cacao, and Kona coffee.
4 ingredients only.
Fucking and honey, so fire, dude.
That
and-
sounds good.
Also, Auntie Akiko, 2 doors down for the infused pizza. Fucking vegan pizza, vegan everything. She has vegan ice cream, brownies. I love it. That's one of the things I really like about the expos. All like the edibles and
munchies.
shit. Yeah.
Fucking last year he just goes buck wild and he's like,
Got fucking locally active. Shout out
One
to
of those
Jen
things.
for the fucking Rice Krispie
Krispies.
treats.
Yep.
Hells yeah.
You guys,
Auntie Lo.
you guys went out back yet?
Oh,
so much times.
I don't know how much time we spent. Majority of here or there. It might be outside.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
you
not
gotta,
true.
you
That's not
gotta, you gotta balance out your time between smoking and working, man. Because you know,
Yeah, I agree.
we're here, we're
This
here,
is work.
dude.
That's what we're here for.
And outside, there's a lot of work done outside as well, right? People talk and then they
Yeah,
go.
It's fucking smoke pit.
It's
you know?
networking too.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Safety meetings.
It's like
Safety
it's like a
meetings.
bunch of drinkers going to the bar.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Next, you never know who you're gonna meet at the bar. You never know who you're gonna meet at the ashtray.
Minus the fist fights and insults.
Right. A little more cordial.
Yeah, totally.
Everyone's chill.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, dude.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Fucking keep on plugging away, doing what you got to do. We'll see you on the pro circuit, 1FC. This guy, mark my words, he'll be there,
dude,
man.
Friday night fights.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shout out all your stuff where
Yep,
people
shout
can
out
find
your
you,
booth,
follow
bro.
you.
Yeah, we're over here at the booth. You guys can come by, grab some stickers. We have T-shirts from the Loyalty brand, and then Sacred Art T-shirts. It's pretty
Your
sick.
secret, the design on the back. Yeah, turn around.
Sacred Arts tattoo.
You got a camera right in front of you there, so it's a little. Yeah, you're tall. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a crazy design, dude.
Yeah,
it's
it
fucking
looks
dope.
Fuck
I
yeah,
love
dude, I
it.
love
Shout out
it,
to
guys.
Shout out to Jay and the Cow shop in Honolulu that designed these shirts. Came out sick.
Yeah.
Cow shirt.
So sick. So sick.
Cool. All
Right
right,
on,
man.
man.
Yeah, sick. The There's a shop in Kalakaua.
Oh, Kalakaua. Yeah, man.
Is that what you were saying? I thought you said cow.
No. Maybe it sounded funky because the microphone.
Hell yeah.
Kalakaua.
Kalakaua. Check him out. Sacred Arts Tattoo. Hit
Yeah,
up the
dude.
boy right here, Justin, for some nice ink and watching people get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So
I could
yeah,
do
man.
both, you know, if you don't like your boyfriend, we could punch him in the face while you get a tattoo.
Hey.
there you
Or at
go.
least talk about it while you're getting a tattoo, right?
Yeah,
Feel
yeah,
good
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, my brother.
I appreciate it.
Thank you
man.
so much.
Thank
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. Hopefully
right
we
on.
could go outside soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
Let's do
Let's go
it.
outside.
Once it tones down, we'll skate.
That's it.
Right on.
What's up, everybody? Live from the Hawaii Cannabis Expo. We're here with the Mendo Dope Boys.
Hello. Aloha.
Professional bird
Love that,
callers.
Eagle flying.
Bird calling extraordinaires. No, man, if you haven't heard of these guys, the fucking legend in NorCal, been around for ages, just growing the fire year after year after year, guiding people, you know, just like repping their brand to the fullest and just setting the pathway for how we should conduct ourselves and how we should move forward in this industry, man. So thank you guys for coming on.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate that a lot. We're glad to be here.
Right on. Big fan. You know, I grew up didn't grow up. I'm pretty much, same age as you guys, but saw what you guys were doing, was like, shit, man, these guys are ahead of the game. You know, people need to start catching up and like do the work that these guys are doing, and you guys are going to see the fruits of your labor.
Hell yeah, man. It's been dope being able to, soak up this game from the OGs and transport it through, time into the next generation and keep inspiring and motivating people to keep growing and get better medicine.
Totally. That's the MO of every grower out here, right? It should be, right?
Yeah, it's awesome to see out here. It's it looks like it's very important, very very strong in the culture for sure.
Yeah. It was a integral part of our culture growing up. Generation after generation, you would have that uncle and auntie that would always be smoking weed on the low. We're good at keeping that shit on the low, but it was also like it was an elephant in the room. We all knew about it. No one really said anything, and it was just part of our culture, So
They always
hell
just
yeah.
smelled like weed, but nobody ever mentioned why or said what was going on.
Uncle
It's
smells like pine cones all the time.
That's just your uncle that smells funny.
Yeah.
That is funny. That's how our uncle was too. There wasn't a lot of smokers in our
Exactly.
family.
Yeah,
it was our
same
uncle.
thing, yeah.
It smelled something was a little different than a cigarette. Yeah, a little
Something's
better.
different about the smell over here.
That silly uncle with the red eyes all the time. So what got you guys started?
Oh man, I guess just being surrounded in cannabis where we grew up, just being starting as trimmers, working at
shit.
farms, getting our hands in, just the kind of the normal thing as kids growing up and start seeing the weed growing, and then they get into the team of trimming and working and making some money and starting to learn those tips to then start growing themselves. That's kind of what we did. We started off trimming and learning from people that had a lot of knowledge, and we instantly got to see some pretty impressive shit when we were really young.
I bet, man. I mean, you guys were on the Subcool era?
Yeah, we got to hang out with Subcool a lot. We
Shit.
met him back in like 2010, I think.
Sick.
And we became great friends with him. He taught us so much about the culture, about breeding, about strains and all this, and we looked up to him a lot, and he introduced our music to a whole world of fans, and really helped us continue to spread this culture further.
Cool,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, how blessed are you? You get to like rub elbows and just pass by all these legends and like peel off a little bit of something from each and every one of them.
Yeah, it is really cool as time goes, and we look back on everyone that we have connected with. It's very, very cool, and we're very lucky, and something that's like meant to be for some reason, yeah.
It's like an unintentional education. Like it just kind of fell into place. Everything worked out. The stars aligned. Maybe you got blown on by a horn earlier, and everything just vibrated in the right frequency, and it just aligned for you guys. That's dope. That's dope.
So that's cool. Like even like the culture that you guys grew up in, you know, like how you said when you're in childhood, and like you can't escape it. You know, it's generational. You're gonna end up falling into that industry or something else that probably won't be as satisfying for you guys. But it's like a perfect storm. Like I was telling Victor, that you guys ended
I'm
up
not
in
Victor.
this. Right? No, you know what I mean. How we're when I told Victor, I was like a perfect storm where you guys ended up and allowed you guys to kind of blossom and like have your own story. Right? That's fucking beautiful, man.
Hell yeah, it is. And like being able to do, you know, this music stuff side by side with growing the whole time we've been doing this, it's really been able to intertwine the whole story of everything and like capture moments in time of what we went through and the struggle that it was, and then what it started to become, and now the new struggles that we face as legalization is here and big corporations are trying to push us small farmers out of the way, and we're like really trying to put that out there, and the message of like big inspiration and motivation for small farmers to keep doing their thing and keep focusing on growing good medicine, because the bigger people, they don't understand how to do this the right way. They don't have the same love as all of us. So if we could all take control and make sure that this cannabis culture is carried on the right way and this medicine is brought to people the right way.
That's the main thing. That the key word is medicine, right? We got to keep this medicine as a sacred plant, perpetuate this sacred plant generation to generation. And I tell people, if you have good intentions and you're holding this plant to a standard that it should be, capital is going to follow. You know, people are going to see you guys. They're going to follow you guys because of your heart. You know, I think that's more important than the flashy fucking labels and all that shit, right? And it's kind of cool. You guys got the music. So if you want a message out there to hit the demographic that's going to matter, you could do it via music. That's what's even more beautiful about that.
Fuck yeah, it's really cool to be able to do this and just like get the feedback from our fans and the culture, and really as the more, you know, we've been in it hardcore from day one, you know, ground level growing and being in this culture, so we get to see a lot of things really how they are, and as other people come in and try to sing about the culture sometimes, or people try to act like weed rappers or whatever, you know, like we've been really doing this stuff and living it and telling the story for the real people out here that really need the story to be told, and like the message that needs to get to the next generation, so we keep this shit going the right way.
And you can't front on you guys because you guys are fucking farmers.
Indeed.
Like, how are you going to compete with that, dude? Like, come on, man.
We in the garden recording our albums while we're growing. You know, we're harvesting and recording songs at the same time. That's
how inspirational is that while you're harvesting and you're looking up at that barn with all that weed hanging up? I'm sure
it's the best. It's the best. You know, it's really awesome. Like we said before, you know, being able to go work at different studios and work with producers like Kalei at like top level studios, big boards and this fancy equipment is so awesome, and it's so dope to be in those settings. But then to be in our setting of like, this is our world right here. This is in the garden, what we do all the time. So to bring our studio into the garden and capture those moments was really dope, and that made it like those albums so much special, like really powerful with those albums of really capturing the...
It's raw.
It's raw.
It's raw. That's what it
that's
is.
what's cool about it is raw, and it's not trying to be perfect. And we even are hard on ourselves and the other artists that come out to do the live instruments. And we say, you know, we're not going to take hours on one take. This is like live in the garden. It means also live like you're on stage in a way.
Right, perform to these plants. Drop something, boom, and that's what it is.
Sing to the plants.
As simple as that, right? Holy shit.
That's fucking cool.
No, I love it, dude. Hey, guys, thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
We appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate what you guys have done for the plant, for the community. A big fan. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, thank you guys for having us on. You know, we just want to continue to spread this culture, a positive message, and like we said, bringing a real organic medicine to the world and letting people open their eyes to see how powerful this plant is and how much we can change and heal people and do nothing but good. So,
nothing but good.
Absolutely.
Pay attention, guys.
Nice to meet you guys.
Of course, thank you.
Nice to meet you too, my brother.
Thank you.
Right on, brothers. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Woo.
Caca.
What's up, everybody? We're here at the Hawaii Cannabis Expo with Victor from Big Island Grown, BIG, every time.
Oh, yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Victor.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm the director of cultivation over at Big Island Grown. I've been with the company for a while now. It's pretty much since opening. I helped build the building, everything. Before that, I was actually running the Ohana greenhouse in Hilo. I worked over at the Hilo garage shop for a little while, and then before that, I was out in the Bay Area, just doing like a lot of flower extraction, kind of doing the dispensary circuit pre-legalization. So when it was still medical, so just kind of doing that thing out there. Grew up in Hilo, went to Hilo High, growing pretty much since I was like 12 out in Puna. So, surf, grow, that was kind of all there was to do when we were kids in Puna. Yep. So, and then just turned that into a passion, and got into it and continued learning. And just it opened a lot of doors for me and really kind of allowed me a lot of opportunities, allowed me to kind of see different things and different, travel, see a lot of stuff. And then kind of in the midst of all that, when I was working in the Bay Area, I actually got sick with cancer. So then I used cannabis to treat my cancer successfully. And, with the help of heavily with cannabis, I didn't really go the conventional route of like chemo and all that. I was pretty familiar with cannabis and what it could do for people with cancer, so I kind of decided to go that route. That was kind of why I sort of left the rat race of the Bay Area and came back to Hawaii. I had little keikis at that time, so I was like, I gotta kind of get back into the, my reality and get stable again. So I came back to the island. That's why I was working at the grow shop and stuff. And then pretty much right when I was getting done with my cancer stuff, they made the license announcements, and I hooked up with some of that, the crew that was working for them, and the rest is history. And
bro, that is such a beautiful story. It's an inspirational story in more than one ways, right? So it's an inspiration where you're a local boy that got to live out your dreams, right? Like, sure. I mean, growing up, sometimes you're considered a burnout that you're smoking and surfing all day, but that's beautiful. It's like us local boys, we want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to fucking surf. Yeah. We want to enjoy our youth with zero responsibilities. I get it. They're inevitable. We need responsibilities. But you started off grassroots as a legacy. You served your time overseas, as cliche as it might sound. And then you came back and brought that.
I like how you refer to the mainland as overseas.
It is.
Right.
Oh shit! My bad. It is.
It's the States.
It is. It's a whole nother fucking.
I mean, I would agree. The hills of Humboldt, the mountain, it's a whole different world up there.
Oh yeah, no, it's overseas. You went to the States. You learned. You brought back that mana'o down to the islands, and you're able to curate something that's able to help people. And not only that, what makes it more interesting is you have the cancer story to vouch for everything, right?
Yeah. So I think really that plays into like the intention, and I think that then all the way down, right? So that's proliferates ultimately to like the customer's experience, right? Like if the right intention's going into the grow, we're doing it for the right reasons. I'm a patient. I'm an avid, cannabis consumer of all fashions, dabs and whatever, edibles, buds, flower, everything. So I just want to do it right. I want to smoke good herb. I want to have people, people to be able to have access to good herb. And just so the rest is secondary, right? As long as the intention's straight and the goal of just producing the best cannabis is there, I think the rest is secondary.
Perfect.
Intention
Well
is
said.
everything. Intention is everything.
That's well said, man. A lot of people slap monetary value onto cannabis and try to make. I mean, it is a business, but they try to make it just a business.
Yeah.
And we're in the business of helping people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
that's the business.
That's the business.
Helping.
Yeah.
That's the soul, and the rest is the bonus, right? Like if we do that, and that's the groundwork, that's the footwork we're putting in, and then everything else proliferates from that, and the rest is just on opportunity, and just all the way around, right? All the opportunities that we have, ancillary businesses, we were talking about this earlier, opportunities like that. We make all our gummies out of fresh local seasonal fruit. So we work with all the farm co-ops and produce whatever seasonally available. Try to work together and try to make this thing that we all kind of were given beneficial. Like find the pluses, find the ways, the opportunities to make this thing the best of what it can be while we work in the direction of improving it.
Well, you guys are front line of agriculture on the Big Island.
Yeah.
You got the best fruits, best vegetables. The people are the most open-minded and willing to work.
For sure.
So it's like you have a perfect storm there where you guys can tap into the locals and keep it a closed-loop system where you don't have to import anything to keep your wheels turning. And that's what's fucking beautiful. And a lot of businesses down here need to look at the locals and their local resources and utilize that shit because, I mean, we have everything we need here, and this is what makes us unique. So if your business wants to be that business, right, why not showcase it as Hawaii would showcase it, right?
Exactly.
Using your fresh seasonal fruits only found here.
Exactly.
Fucking
And it just, I mean, who else is doing that,
Nobody.
And who doesn't want to eat that gummy, especially if it's medicinal and it helps you sleep or whatever, right? And
I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's super cool. Like, I see the truckloads of fruit show up, and depending on the fruit, everything gets processed down. They freeze dry some of it. They juice some of it. They do all kind of different methodologies that they can use.
All steps necessary to do
exactly.
it.
Like our Lilico Olena gummies, that's Big Island Olena, that's Big Island Lilikoi. She grinds up the seeds and makes one freeze dry concentrate. So when you're biting in that gummy, you're getting the little pop of the seed. It's just legit. It's like eating the fruit, So
keep it as close to nature as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope.
Can't go wrong.
Well, man, plug up your contacts, give them a shout out.
Oh yeah.
And then thank you so much, man.
Yeah, I mean, definitely come check us out. If you're on the Big Island, we got locations in Hilo, Kona, and Waimea. Big Island Grown. Check out our Instagram, Big Island Grown. If you're on Oahu, we are in Cure, Oahu. We have some of our concentrates and our live resin cartridges and stuff like that. So same with our live resin too. All fresh frozen, full plant harvest. Really hand cared for, hand processed, flash frozen, ran through a super clean recycling C1D1 system, and or washed and made solventless and raw. We do a lot of, we're vertical, so we kind of got to produce it all. But come check us out, man. We got the fire. If you're on the Big Island,
so check them out. Big Island, man. Big Island Grown. Check out Brother Victor over here, lead grower. He's the man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the opportunity.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah.
So what's up, everybody? We're here on the last day of the Hawaii Cannabis Expo from the beautiful Neal Blaisdell Exhibition Hall with Kimmy and Ashley from Canna Talk About It.
Yeah.
What's up, ladies? How are you doing?
Aloha. We're doing fabulous in this beautiful, beautiful island with all you beautiful people.
Thank you. We appreciate that. How flattering.
I know this isn't your first year being here, but how are you guys enjoying this year's expo so far?
Well, it is my first year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
I didn't get to come last year, so this is amazing. I've had a blast, and I can't wait to come back. So
sweet. I like hearing that. I like hearing I want to return. So I just kind of make sure that we have another Cannabis Expo and it keeps on going on forever. But I love it.
It's the incentive to keep doing it because we know people like it. Well, I mean, not that I have any control in what happens here, but still, we can say, please do it again.
Yep.
Please.
we had a great showing of people this year. I feel like I don't know what you all had last year, but there was a lot of people out here.
Yeah, it was good. It was saturated. We had some people come in. I think if there wasn't a concert on the same day yesterday, we would have got flooded with people. If there wasn't a storm, which is something we can't help anyway, right?
Oh, yeah.
The flights were kind of hectic. So, with all that aside, it was good. It was a good turnout. If everybody was to show up, I guarantee it would have been like triple the amount of people here. Yeah.
Well, that storm.
Were you here for it, or did you arrive
We were walking on the street 5 minutes before, like we ducked into a restaurant that was full open, pretty much. And I thought people were going to start flying by.
Like Wizard of Oz shit.
We were like a block from Waikiki Beach.
Oh shit!
Like where we were at. It was fierce.
I was sitting in my car smoking a joint, and I just watched the fucking lightning hit a crane like right next to me. It sounded like a bomb went off, like bah! And I was like, oh shit!
Oh my! Oh my
Well, I
gosh.
guess if we're all sharing of what we were doing of the 2025 megastorm, I was at
Megatorm.
work at my regular day job, just trudging through the daily bullshit.
How fucking
Sorry to hear
eventful!
that.
So boring.
Listening to the rain outside, thinking, oh. But no, you want to tell us a little bit about your show? What you guys focus on? What you guys talk about on? Canna Talk About It. I like the name, by the way.
That's snazzy. I like it.
Thank you. I kind of went with that because of the fact that I've done hair for a long time. And it's like, can I talk about it with you to educate you in my chair, to break those stigmas that you've had like put on you about that reefer madness. We live in the Bible Belt.
Okay.
So we've got that. That's a whole nother story.
What state are you guys from?
Oklahoma.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's very conservative. There's a church like every block. Not capping on churches or anything. I'm just saying that it's a struggle with the reefer madness.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so we just decided that getting together, we're a couple grandmas, business owners. We wanted to like put the info out there. We like to share business stories, patient stories, fun stories.
Yep.
And we don't just do it about cannabis. It could be anything that has to do with balancing and, like holistic healing, mental health, community action, because community action is very, very dear to me. So that's very much a part of that too. So we like to just put it out there and have fun as well.
Right.
So
You got to be entertaining when delivering the educational messages, or some people it's too droning on. So that's why I feel like some of these panels, like they need to liven them up a little bit, because sometimes it's too. Information is great, but when it's just only information, and it's kind of
Yeah, it's kind of hard too. Like when people hear the same shit over and over and over, and it gets political, they check out.
Yeah.
I like to keep it really dumb. Like for myself, I don't like reading 350 something pages on a legislation bill that just
Absolutely
got
not.
that fucking sucks.
Not for me.
Yeah, let's joke about it and talk about it in its entirety. You know what I mean? And like maybe not even talk about that shit altogether, and just talk about something that's fun and lighthearted. That it's going without no one's focusing about it. You know what I mean? Like how we're talking about sustainability in the other one. You know, that's really important conversations aside from the legal shit, right?
Yes, very important conversations. Very important.
What is your history with cannabis? Like, how old were you when you started? I don't know. I'm not asking you to narc on yourself at all.
I'll say it. I was 11.
Okay.
My father always had a pot plant on the counter with like a black light.
Wow.
I mean, like it was like I don't even know. It was back when they were putting seeds and stems in their weed too, and they were cooking it.
But that's okay, man.
But it was never stigmatized to me because it was normal. And I just loved it. Of course, I didn't know it was medicine back then. Now I do, because I realized I have ADHD, and that's probably why I really loved it back then. But it's always been important to me. Alcohol has just, I had a good time for a long time in my life, but it's never done anything good. Cannabis has never ever affected anybody in my family in a negative way. So seeing that, we've had a lot of overdoses in my family. So that got me the plant over pills mission.
Yep.
My father died of an accidental pain pill overdose in 2001. So, and I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I just use cannabis, and he was on Vicodin. So we do what we do.
And it's such an obvious thing, right? It's like you see what cannabis did, you see what pills have done.
Yeah.
That's such an obvious thing for you to make a decision. You know, it's a no fucking brainer.
It's hard when you're battling big pharma, right?
Yeah. Totally.
It is.
Right. Well, I was 15 when I first smoked, and I was with my dad.
Oh, wow. You guys got the coolest fucking parents in the world.
Right? Yeah.
Holy shit.
I still hide from my parents.
Oh my God, no, not at all. But later in life, I became a opiate addict at really no fault of my own. I broke my back, my neck, a few different things, and had a bunch of surgeries. But then after years of that and addiction, I decided I wanted to get clean, and I started to use cannabis as medicine and not just another way to get high.
good.
And when I did that, I really started to change my life and got into the plant, and it really saved me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for it.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's a success story in itself right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
We like hearing those kinds of stories. My story isn't as significant. I just smoked weed with my friends for the first time when I was probably around the same age, 15, maybe a little younger. But yeah, I just really liked it. I liked how it made me feel. We smoke weed and go skate all day long, and I just felt alive. It was great, and I've been smoking ever since too.
Yep. What about you? How old were you?
Oh shit, I was 10.
Were you 10?
Yeah, my cousin's boyfriend, he was just smoking. He used to save me the half joints, and I'd go over there and fucking smoke it. I get super duper high in front of my family and try to play it off. I found that as like a game after a while. Like
it was never fun. I guess you can make a game out of it.
Yeah, I made a game like, let's see if they find out, you know. Mom fucking was always on it. Like, you're high, aren't you? Like, God.
Like for me, the stress of having to hide it from my parents when I'm home, like try to play it straight, was worth it to have that experience out all day long and doing that with my friends. Like I'll suffer and like try to play it straight in front of my parents for a few hours until I go to bed or whatever. But now it's like, I mean, it's kind of like our name of our show, like realizing that everybody knows you're high, dude. You're not fooling anybody. Like you think you're getting away. My parents, my sister's like, Mom and Dad know what you're doing. It's like, no, they don't. I'm good.
My oldest daughter came in with her best friend. They opened the fridge. They made a veggie tray. This was like in 90 something. They made a veggie tray full of snacks, went to the room, never came out. I looked at my husband, I said, they are stoned. Like,
what's going on?
They are not even hiding this shit at all very well. That
Just
was obvious,
quiet,
but they didn't
that's it.
hurt anyone.
No, yeah.
They felt great later. Yeah. And I wasn't, wasn't like,
It's
I
in your
could've been
household, so you
arrested
know
at
that they're
time.
safe, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's smart. That's a
But
good
anyways.
parent. To me, that's a good parent. When you're allowing your kids to do something under the supervision of you being, keeping them safe.
Yeah.
It's a good parent. You're doing your job.
Because if you scold them or chastise them anyway, then they start to hide it from you, and now they're
yeah.
keeping secrets and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, or they're drinking.
Or they're drinking.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'd rather
way to
them be
go.
in their right mind.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah.
That's a perfect one that you just mentioned. Right mind, right? Like, cannabis keeps you in the right mind. You can do decisions that's not going to be crazy. But when you're drinking or you're really fucking, you overdid it on pills, there's not much inhibition to keep it from doing what, what you normally wouldn't do. Yeah.
I mean, you smoke too much weed, you're gonna, eat everything in the pantry. You take too many pills, and you're gonna need a 6-foot hole.
Yep.
Yep.
When I get
You
too
can
high,
open
at
a
home-
fridge or open a casket. Which one?
When I get high and I'm at home, I eat all the shitty snacks that nobody else in my family wants to eat, so that way at least we make room on the pantry shelves.
Somebody's gotta eat that.
Yeah, it's like nobody's eating these. I'll whack those when I'm high as fuck.
Let's talk about how they put us right by the sesh area and the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a trap.
Because they're like,
Total
over here,
trap.
what, over
we
there?
are right by both, okay? So we've had the munchies, and we've been very well assisted on
That's
those.
how, man.
Yes.
Oh, it's been so good. The food's been amazing.
Well, speaking of booth placement,
that?
we've been
Yeah,
right
we
next
better-
to the sound guy all weekend, and
The didgeridoo.
the didgeridoo, the sound healing.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't
you
get
didn't-
to do it,
we
but
didn't-
it was beautiful.
But we can hear it all. We were
We've had
here
our
all
fair
weekend.
share of sound bads just being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to do that kind of thing. I've got like the chakra set and stuff. We
Oh,
like
the
to
bowls.
do Canna Talk About It homeostasis, where we set up and we'll do some yoga and meditation. Have people in that that are do that professionally and stuff too. But we
Lead
just
'em.
like to bring that vibe to the community.
That's cool. That's
You
cool.
know?
Like a guided meditation, and
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Where can people find your show? Shout out your Instagrams,
Okay.
all your socials, that stuff.
we are on YouTube. We're on IG. We're growing IG. You can find me at Kimmy Cannabis also. We kind of share across that platform. It's got a little more views and stuff, so I like to put that in with it. TikTok, Facebook, all of those things. Also, I am now the Oklahoma correspondent for Cannabis Coast to Coast News that goes out of Massachusetts. And it comes on Mondays. They drop 3 sections, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. and we're across like 7 different platforms.
Wow.
So that's a new venture for me.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I did one about this expo and being here in Honolulu and experiencing other people's events and not just ours, like so we can meet each other and you know do this.
That's
Oh
so
yeah.
cool.
Learning and everything. Yeah, that's a good one.
And what about you, Ashley?
I am on Instagram. I am high, is what I am.
We know.
Everybody knows.
We know you're high.
I am queenpin420 _ Ashley Nicole on Instagram, and I am Ashley Nicole on Facebook. And I don't even
And
know.
can I
what
talk about it? Can I talk about
Can I
it?
talk about it? Can I
Can I
talk
talk
about
about
it?
it?
Can I
Yeah.
talk about it?
Yeah.
So just find us on there, and then you'll follow us from there.
Awesome.
Right on. Right
Well,
on.
thank you, ladies,
guys.
for joining us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Make sure we stay in touch for
Yes,
future.
please.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All
Right
right.
on. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Hey, clap it out.
Peace, love,